and Blair. Hey. And we spent just about 45 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we went to Riverside Park and thought maybe there's just some people out or walking around. So we first encountered a group of ladies who are from Cedar Creek Church. That was cool, a little fellowship with them. But as we were walking along the path, we met a young couple walking with their daughter in a stroller. So we just asked if we could pray for them. And that was a cool conversation because they said, you can pray for our daughter. She's having surgery in a month. And then Dave threw out the question, would you consider yourself near or far from God? And the wife was more religious. That's how they describe it. She's more religious than the husband. So they're a very nice couple. Got a chance to share 3 circles with them and just encourage them to keep seeking what it means to have a relationship with Jesus.
We knocked on a door and a lady answered. She found out we were offering prayer. She told us, pray for her. Was it her niece, right?
Yeah, her niece in Florida.
Her niece, yeah, in Florida. She has cancer. And so we just lifted that up to God in prayer. And she said, I'm sorry, I'm tearing up. She said, in fact, right now, I'm just watching a service where they're offering prayers for my niece. And then you show up and talking about this. And so we asked the question, are you near or far from God? And she said, I'm very far. I'm very far from God. Me and God have issues. But I don't want to talk about Christ. And then she basically just left, walked in the door, and we were about ready to go. And then she walked back out and she was like, tell me again what church you're part of. So we told her, yeah, we go to Findlay E-Free Church. This is where it is. But really, we're not out here just trying to get people to go to church. We want to bless people, to share. And I just told her, I know you don't want to talk about this, but I believe it's not a coincidence that we're here, that I believe that God is pursuing you with His love and forgiveness. And she just started crying, and then she just ran off again. So just moments like that where you really see that God is working behind the scenes.
Yesterday I was able to talk to an old-time friend of mine, and he wasn't sure where he was at, with the Lord. And we talked and we prayed, and he's good. And that just got me pumped up for the day. And so I gave my friend Dave a call, and we went to Hunter's Ridge, and we walked around there, and we got to talk with and pray with 3 different people.
And one of the couples, they're just like, pray for our nation, pray for the COVID thing, and just a real general praise. So we prayed for that. But then after we prayed, she's like, you know what? Our granddaughter, will you pray for her? So for health issues, and they just started opening up about family needs. And so we wrote that down. It's like, yeah, we're going to pray for that. And it was just cool because I don't know, it was just like when we came, they were coming right out of the car and they were smiling, we were smiling, and it's almost like we were like friends forever, but we didn't know each other from Adam.
We didn't. I thought they knew Dave.
So we just walked, and it was just cool, like they're believers, and we just shared about our faith walk a little bit, and we just walked away going like, we were hoping to encourage people, but I think that encouragement just flew right back at us.
Definitely, it did.
Another cool thing that happened is Kevin got to walk through the gospel with another guy. Wasn't really sure where he was, but I think it just brought some clarity to just walking with Jesus and walking in forgiveness, and so I think that was just really cool. Hey guys, Dave, Jenny, Stacy, and we followed up with a lady that we saw come to the Lord a couple weeks ago, and we spent about an hour with her and her new baby. So that's what we did, but I think we saw God doing a work. So what did you guys see God do?
I think definitely she's very open. She was open with us about where she's been and kind of where she wants to go, and her intentions of continuing to meet with us and continuing to grow in her relationship with Christ.
Yes. Yeah, it's always awesome to see God using a child to change a parent's heart. It's only through God that can make these kind of changes in a person's life.
She was very thankful that the Lord brought Dave to pray with her a few weeks back so that she could be given this opportunity.
Yeah, and she said that a couple of times actually. Mentioned the fact that Dave and John showed up on the doorstep, and that was just an awesome thing.
We were able to pray with her, get in the Word a little bit with her, hear her story, share our story, and she wants to get plugged into a church, but she was like so excited when we talked about, we can kind of bring church to you. you know? And she was like, yes, please come. So
Yeah, and I thought in terms of what God did today, besides the stories we told, I thought we went out for 45 minutes, had 10 touches, 10 conversations, just prayers for people or having the opportunity to walk through the gospel. So just a few minutes of our time, and people were very receptive and very talkative. And there was a lot of people who opened the door for us to talk. So